this video I'm going to show you how to make this square card with the wreath in the middle and the bells on it. So in your kit you'll get the envelope and the bits and pieces and instructions. I'm just going to move the envelope away because I won't be using that. Okay, so you've got your palm fronds, whatever they're called, pine leaves, your gold bow, your piece of cream cardstock to stamp your bells on and your Happy Christmas, your cream square piece with the red square piece that matches in the middle, your patterned paper, designer series paper, your red mat for your designer series paper, and then the card. So what we're going to do is just first of all glue the designer series paper to our red base. I always have an allowance for 1/8 of an inch border for the mat. Hopefully I've cut it all correct and it's nice and square. Then I'm going to do the same, put our cream on the red mat. And we're going to stick this combination to our patterned paper, just in the middle. I eyeball it, so if you want to measure it, go right ahead, but I usually just eyeball things, and sometimes I have a bit of a crooked eye and I'll look at the card later and go, oh my gosh, that is so crooked. But that what makes handmade unique, huh? Okay. Now onto this front, we're just going to make like a wreath with our pine needles. So you just start at the top, just lay them out first so you get a feel for how they're going to look. I need to turn this around because this is my guide. Okay, and you just keep building down. And we start to bring it in. And of course, if you don't like any of these designs, you feel free to change them, do your own thing. And mine always look different when I lay it out to the final product anyway. So this one I'm making now will probably look nothing like the sample one. That's just how it goes. See, that looks completely different, but you get the idea. All right, you're just trying to make like a wreath. It's meant to be like a wreath on the front door, I guess is what I was aiming for with this card. So you're just going to stick all these fronds on. All the fronds, all the pine needles in the pack you have are all the same. They're all the same length. It doesn't matter which one you put where. This is turning out a completely different shape to the one I've got in my sample. And that, it looks totally wrong. But anyway, hey, it's all unique, isn't it? You're going to get that when you make something like this. It's open to interpretation, and every time you do it, you're going to do it different. And like I tell my students in class, they're not going to have my card next to their card when they're giving it to someone or they're showing someone. So no one's going to know except for you that it looks different to mine. Unless you tell them, of course, which you wouldn't. Okay, that's sort of the effect we were going for. A little bit of a funky bit up here, but hey, you know. Okay, so now we're going to stamp the bells. This one. So 2 of these and a Happy Christmas on the bottom. Oops. And of course I didn't clean my Happy Christmas stamp after last time because I did the pick the kids up from school run and forgot to clean it before I rushed out the door. Okay, our Happy Christmas. Punch out our bells. Cut out our Happy Christmas. Okay, going to put dimensionals on the back of our bells. One of them I only put one dimensional on because it overlaps the other bell. So you'll see what I mean. I'll put the first one on. Better put it on the right card though, hey. Okay. So this one here has 2 dimensionals on it. This one only has 1 because it sits over the top of that one. But there's a little hair caught on there. What I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue though on top of it here. Helps it stay in place. And you just line up the top pieces. It's a little holy bit. Okay. Glue your gold bow on, our gold foil sheet. That just goes on top. Okay, I did put glue on the bow bit there, didn't I then? Yes, and it wasn't needed. But anyway, it'll dry. Won't do any harm. Dimensionals on the back of our Happy Christmas. that goes across here. Then our metal embellishments. I've just put stars there, sorry, there, and there. Up to you whether you do that or you add your own things, do something different altogether. You just never have too much bling, that's what I reckon. No lopsided wreath. Oh well. And now this just gets glued onto the card. You can have the card opening this way or you can have the card opening that way, up to you. I've got like a traditional side opening card, but you can do the other type if you want because it is square. And there we have our square wreath card. There you go. Sorry, there's light coming in the Venetians. Oops, sorry. There we go.